His hands are sweaty. It's fine. It's fine. Please come back. Holy shit. Every new person here tonight did fucking awesome. Give it up for all the new people you saw. You don't even know who they are. Redo his comics. They were fucking all awesome. That's why you can't tell. Fuck yeah, guys. All right, I have two comics that's ready for your final two. On deck, give it for Cody Banks. Cody Banks! Final comic. Second to last comic for Katie Icenogle, everybody. Give it for Katie.
Hi. These are my church pants. Yeah, it's lame. If cigarettes have cherries, but also, I don't know, that's not really if. I don't know. Cigarettes have cherries, but also we apparently like to pop them. And who let the dogs out? It's probably the same person who keeps stealing cookies from the cookie jar. And worms. Whenever it rains, it seems like worms like just come out. And they were just like chilling on the sidewalk, and I think it's because they all come out to party, and they all get really, really drunk, and then they can't find their way home, so they just pass out on the sidewalk, and that's why worms are there. I had a job at a Japanese-Chinese restaurant for 2 hours. They hired me, and then everyone there was Asian except me, and it was whatever. I thought they were cool, except when they were like screaming in a foreign language behind my back. But at the end of it, I was taken aside and told that I was too strange to work there, and that because I didn't learn their entire store in 2 hours, I couldn't work there. Like, I'm like, well, really, who can learn an entire person's restaurant? Yeah, I have restaurant experience, but I don't know your restaurant. Regardless, I'm just venting at this point, honestly. They were cool people, though. I'm not like talking bad except for that, but whatever. I literally rode the short bus when I was in elementary school for 3rd grade. And I always sat next to this little girl who would drool on me. And she had really short hair. She got a new haircut. And I turned to her and I was like, oh, cool, your hair looks like a boy. And she got really offended, and I got a bus ride up, and like I got in huge trouble, but it was a compliment. Like, I thought it was cool. So like, yeah. But that's a true story, I guess. I don't know. I was raised by my dad, so I don't have dad issues, I have mom issues, and, did I go through everything already? Oh, okay, how come in, like, anime, all of the men's, like, noses bleed? It's just, like, any weird-ass moment, like, the girls' noses don't bleed. I've never personally witnessed a man having his nose just randomly bleed. And I'm honestly curious as to what metaphor that represents. Because yeah, it's usually just a bunch of like random like boobs and then random ass panty shots for no apparent reason, and then guys with bleeding noses, some sort of anime, honestly. But like, if you're watching a movie, I don't care what it's on, cable, if anyone has cable anymore, Netflix, Hulu, whatever, and suddenly there's like a weird violent scene where there's a woman screaming that kind of sounds like sex. Your volume's up really loud and you have roommates. And you know everyone outside is probably listening to this right now and thinking that you're doing something that you're probably, you know you're not doing it, but they might think that, and then, so you're like, well, it's too late to turn the volume down now because they already heard that, so you just sort of like wait it out. It's just really awkward. Make that like walk of shame when you didn't even do anything out in front of your roommates. It's just like, yeah, sorry, chick got killed in that movie. Random awkwardness of humanity. Is it really us, or is it just in our brains that we think that? Maybe they know. I'm kidding. But yeah. Sorry, my hair won't stop moving in my head. Okay. But yeah, thank you, and maybe that made you feel better about your weird movies that you watch. Have a good night. Bye.
Katie Icenogle! One of my favorite weird humans. I love her. You ready for your final?